It is true that all great nations invest in their institutions that guide and frame policy for citizens. Governments listen to evidence, governments listen to science, but governments also have to implement policy. And there is a gap between sometimes the pure science and the actual policies that work. No one expects governments to be perfect. Certainly no one expects politicians to be perfect. But the reality is everyone is expected to make the best effort based on the best interests of citizens, based on the best evidence. And that, in that sense, institutions that govern science and that translate science into policy and that ensure that the best possible drugs, the best possible vaccines, the best possible strategies are put in place to contain disease are extremely important.
Many public health agencies are being challenged. WHO was challenged. We are an evidence-based organization, as you know. We are rooted in the science. Our role is to consolidate, to review, to reach out, to gather information from our international networks, which existed before COVID-19, but are now focused on COVID-19. What we do is we reach out to experts that are all over the world that have frontline experience dealing with this pathogen, so that knowledge can be shared, faster than any peer-reviewed publication that can come out, any report that can be generated. We try to be very clear in our guidance, which is focused on reaching decision makers and reaching ministries of health and people that are taking the decisions to implement. We try very hard to make that clear and concise and readable and actionable. And as science evolves, as science grows, this is a positive thing. We will continue to get that message out. And we know that you will hold us accountable to making sure that it's clear.